Okay, good morning, guys. Welcome to another episode. Okay, not just another episode of 100 Technicals. Welcome to episode 60 of 100 Technicals. Um, it's actually nice to have you guys around. Uh, as we all know, this is basically a market outlook session. We get to see what opportunities we can carve out of the market today. So, anyways, and you guys get to see more of my strategy, my entries and exits. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Yeah, it's already past 8. So, fundamentals. We have only this whole Jackson Hole symposium is still on today too, and it's for all the pairs. And I think it's whole day. Then we have 130 called PCE. I think is something consumer. Let me see. Yeah, personal consumption expenditures. Yeah, this is basically this is the amount of change, the change in the price, consumers are spending on goods. Yeah, so it's more like another measure of inflation. Then I'm not sure about that, whether it's a measure of inflation, but I know it's related to inflation because if price changes, price I'm spending on something change, it can be used as a measure of inflation. Then we have this Fed chairman speech by 3 p.m. So I think those are the two, and I feel it's the 3 p.m. mode that wants to shock market or 1:30. Anyhow, let's all watch out. Let's jump on our charts and see what we can get. So basically, this was the analysis I had on AUD yesterday. I was looking to see price to get into my golden ratio areas, but then based off of what I'm seeing, as if price wants to shift. Let me delete this. So we basically had price push up and then push down and then failed to create another high. The one failed to retest that high and then tapped into this lows again and then rejected. But then now we're having price push up again. I don't know, we might actually see that break. Yeah. So if we see that break to the downside, then we can look out for that retest. So this is one of the levels this is one of the key levels I'll be looking to see how price will behave around. Yeah. Then there's this whole level here, this highs. So if price break this highs here to the upside, then we can take it as okay, price is continuing with the uptrend. Then we can see if we can catch a retest along these levels around the golden ratio of this break. Yeah. So that's basically what I'll be looking out for. That's basically what I'll be looking out for on this thing. AUD USD. Then let's take a look at maybe NZD. Hope you guys understand. Okay, so cute NZD did something nice. So we first tapped into let me delete. Okay, we first tapped into the golden ratios and then we created an entry criteria, but then we pushed up for a while. Then we broke that level to the downside, which on paper were shifted structure. Yeah. Buyers were not enough to actually push this market high. So we're broken structure to the downside. Now, what I would like to see, let me interpret this. What I'd like to see is something like this. This is our low here. What I'd like to see is price push down a bit, then we'll come back to retest these levels. So if price push down a bit and then I see price tapping into these levels and I see some sort of rejection, some sell rejection, then I'm going to be looking out for that sell towards the downside. So that's basically what I'll be doing on NZD USD. Yeah. Then Euro USD. Oh, this is wild. This is wild. Basically pushed up, pushed down, and then kind of pushed up again, but it's slow, and then we're tapping into this lows again. Wow. I would like to see price break these lows first before I can I'll do anything on Euro USD. I'd like to see price break both this low and this high here first. So if it breaks today, Upside, then we can look out for that watch retest here. We can look out for that retest, and then downside, see the same thing. So that's basically what I'll be looking out for on Euro USD. Then GBP USD. GBP is still inside this range I was talking about yesterday. We're still inside this box. I don't want to call it a bubble, but we're still inside. Yeah, and until we leave this stuff, I'm not trading GBP USD. Yeah, look at it. It's a very nice range, so I'm not trading it until we leave it. Anyways, that's all for my currency pairs. Yeah. What pairs do you guys want us to take a look at before we go? And what questions do you guys have? Hope you guys understood the analysis. Okay, GG. Whoa, this choppy as fuck. Like, um, sorry, Realtek. Realtek is to sit out on this pair that is the cocoa now. This choppiness is just too much. It's just too much on the mid time frame. It's just too much. Just look at this whole thing, yeah. There's nothing really clear about this pair right now. So it's to stay out, sit out. Any other pair? Okay. In the absence of any pair and any questions, would call it a day, not just a day, but yes. Someone's dropping another pair. Okay, the NU and EU, what if they are just retesting the golden zone, or that's just enough to call it a shift? Okay, so now let me explain something. Yeah. There's a way that because I drill this stuff like this doesn't mean if price come here, I won't be objective. Do you understand? Okay, so now let me give you guys some scenarios here. Where's my golden ratio? Should be here like this. So the golden ratio is around these levels, yeah, around these levels. Let's say price gets into this level, and then it starts retracing back up. Do you understand? Now, some things that I watch out for is before this retracement started, did we have any candle indications that showed that there was a bullish strength? Do you understand? Was there a bullish rejection candle? That's the first one. Now, secondly, those bullish candles pushing up, are they powerful? Are they strong? Do you understand? That's where I would get my bullish strength. I be the whole, whether it's it's just price reacting from that golden ratio to go back up, or whether it's what's price coming here to test these levels. Do you understand? So now that's the first thing that I'm going to be asked. Those are the first questions I'm going to be asking. Now, after those questions here, when price gets to this level, am I seeing any sign of bullish weakness? Am I seeing rejections? Am I seeing bearish rejections? Do you understand? Now, those are the things I'll be watching out for on this level when price gets here. So now, once I see bearish rejections, I can confidently take that sell. Do you understand? Now, another thing is when price gets to this level and I see an entry criteria, I'm going to take that buy. Do you understand? But if I take that buy, yeah, once price gets here, I'm going to be watching closely. Because if price shows me any sign of bearishness, any sign of bearish rejection, then I'm going to be closing my bullish position and I might not even enter the sell position again. Do you understand? Realtek, do you understand? Okay, yeah, good. So that's basically it. It's I swear I actually analyzed it one-sided, but you can look at it from both sides. Just pay attention to the strength and the strength of the candlestick. That's basically it. Hope you guys understand. Hope all of you understand, not just Royal Tech. Okay, please, if you have any questions, please ask before we go. Anyways, I think no questions. So we'll call it a day at this moment. Another person is dropping question. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Honestly, it's thanks to you all. I think without you guys, One Tree Technicals would not be here. So thanks to you guys for making it happen. Yeah. And I'm really grateful for always having you guys here every morning. It's nice. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next week on Tuesday. Stay safe, guys, and please keep an open mind. It's the market, anything can happen. I'm always emphasizing that here, and it can never be overemphasized. Later, guys.